Okay, we do have two committee members that are supportive of Bruce Wolf, and I know, Mark Farrell, you have strong feelings about, members that have supported against the city attorney's advice. I feel comfortable, however, moving forward with that motion. We can certainly take a roll call on that.
Sure.
On that seat. Do we have any suggestions? We do have 2 seats left. Sorry, I was trying to keep track of.
Yeah. So Chris Highland was mentioned by all of us. He's someone that I would certainly support. And again, I remember him from last year very specifically and was very enthusiastic about him. So I'll throw that to my committee members. It's someone I would certainly want to support.
I think, actually we all mentioned Chris, Trevor, David, and Todd. I took notes that all of us had mentioned all 4 of those individuals, and we have 2 remaining seats. So I don't know if we have a suggestion of 2 applicants amongst these 4. So again, the ones that I heard from all 3 of us that we would all consider Trevor McNeil, Chris Highland, Todd David, and David Sims. So if there is a suggestion moving forward, 2 names out of that group.
I think that one of the questions that I have is sort of in terms of the diversity of the task force. What is that diversity at this point?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I will just make a suggestion then. I think that, Chris, this is your second time applying, and so while I didn't think that you had as much background as some of the other folks around Sunshine and transparency, I do know that you are really enthusiastic about learning and also participating and volunteering, so I'm happy to support you out of Rules Committee today. My other suggestion, as we talk about diversity, is David Sims, who is a consumer advocates attorney.
And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I mean, the one thing that I will just reiterate with respect to, and I understand that there are different perspectives, but with Hanley Chan, I do think that he was a good person on that body, and I think that having some continuity is also helpful. But I also understand.
So let me say also with Hanley, I will support you for any other commission you want to come forward for. Not an issue at all. Very supportive of Chris, so great. I'm supportive of that. And Mr. Sims, that's fine as well. I think Trevor working together on stuff outside of City Hall, so, but I would have been really wanting to support you here. And Todd, we got to find a place for you going forward here. So, did he leave?
Did he leave?
Yeah, he might have left. But anyways, wherever you are, Todd. Obviously, a great institutional knowledge here, I think, would have been really helpful given his background in City Hall as well on these issues. I really would have liked to have seen that. But I'm happy to support Mr. Highland, Mr. Sims.
Okay. I think we do have some seats. My suggestion would be Kit Grant for seat 3. This is the member of the press or electronic media with an interest in citizen access. My suggestion for seat 6 is David Pilpal. This is a consumer advocacy seat. My suggestion for seat 7 is David Sims, who is a consumer advocacy lawyer. This is also the consumer advocacy seat. For seat 8, Bruce Wolf, where he currently sits as a member of the public. Seat 9, I'm going to put in Chris Highland. And then for seat 10, Louise Fisher. And so those are my suggestions for the seats. Do you have a motion for that?
Make a motion.
Can we separate out the seat 8 again? It's not nothing personal on that, but
Yes.
it's something I actually feel strongly about.
If we can,
I understand.
Madam Chair, if we can repeat that, so it would be for seat 3, it would be Kit Grant.
Yep.
For seat 6, it would be
David
Pilpel. For seat 7, it would be David Sims. For seat 9, it would be Chris Highland, and seat 10, Louise Fisher.
Yes. And so we have a motion to move forward seats 3, 6, 7, 9, and 10. And we can do that without opposition. We will take a roll call on seat 8. Just really quickly, I know I didn't speak to this, Hanley. I think that you've done a great job serving on this task force, but you mentioned yourself that attendance was an issue, and I had actually heard that prior to the meeting today, and so maybe there's another commissioner task force that maybe is not as time intensive. I know how difficult it is to be a new parent, and I completely sympathize with that, and so, us not supporting you for the seat does not reflect on your qualifications, but I think we do really need folks that are able to commit to these very, very lengthy meetings and the time commitment as well. So we do have a motion to move forward Bruce Wolf for seat 8. May we have a roll call, please, Madam Clerk?
Supervisor Farrell?
Nope.
Farrell, no. Supervisor Campos?
Aye.
Campos, aye. Supervisor Kim?
Aye.
Kim, aye. 2 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. So that motion passes. And I'm sorry, may we also take a motion to refer this as a committee report to the full board? Unfortunately, we do not have a meeting after Memorial Day. And then the Sunshine Task Force meets on June 6th. So we do want to get these appointments forward so they can have quorum at their next June meeting. So we have a motion to refer this to the full board as a committee report, and we can do that again without opposition. Thank you, Madam Clerk. I want to thank again all the applicants that came out today. I really appreciate, again, your volunteerism and your commitment to sunshine and transparency here in San Francisco government.
Take a break.
Oh,
Closed session, right?
yes. Can we take